Facebook. Allah, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Lakam, peaceful Sabbath to you all. All praises, glory, and honor to the Most High, owner, creator, and possessor of all things. In the name of his only begotten beloved Son, who's currently sitting at his right hand right now as we speak. Long live the King, long live the King. I'm your brother, just your brother, Malachi Maccabee, Honor, Humility, STL, Sect of the Nazarene, Melchizedek Order, STL, House of Zion, Homeschool. I just went live on Facebook as well, Malachi Maccabee on Facebook, on YouTube, of course, Honor and Humility, STL. To my left, I got my brethren, y'all brethren, faithful brother. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yoab Bon Judah.
Yoab Bon Judah. The king of the no-fly zone. Praise El is good. What up, Hebrew? Shabbat Shalom, family. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. But y'all see, let me position this phone real quick. Make sure we all good. All right, so yeah, we on Facebook and we live on Facebook and we live on YouTube. Y'all see the title, the psychology of Samson. Woof. The last time y'all read about good old Samson in the scriptures. Love when people get into the psychology of the Bible. Yeah, no doubt. When you deal with psychology, you're dealing with the study of the mind. So Shabbat Shalom to the family. Oh man, settings came up. Get that off there right there. Shabbat Shalom to the family, worldwide family. I see y'all checking on in. How y'all enjoying y'all Shabbat? Chantel Prescott, Shalom. El is good. Tuvaya, Shalom. And you got the axe. Anybody get out of the box, you already know. All right, Shalom, Shebrew, Riona, Ariel, Shalom, questions. What up, Hebrew? Mikael Ben Yisrael, Shalom, 12 Tribes Athlete. That's right, Shalom. Second of Nazarene is Akti. That's Akti out of Memphis. Howard Brown, my Jamaican brethren. Good to see the brothers. J.A. Judah, what it do, Hebrew? All praise, glory, and honor. All right, so we got a class today set up, and we're going into the psychology of Samson. Feel me? Many people are familiar with his story, but a lot of times we haven't slowed down and actually read the story of Samson to really get an understanding on what's going on. B.I. Brian Israel, Shalom, my brother. Yaki Hickman in the building. Shabbat Shalom. Y'all willing, we link later. So we're going to do this class, and then we're going to go out here and hit these streets too, man. It's a Sabbath. What is your profession? Yahoo, servant of the Most High. You dig? So it don't stop around these parts. But we want to get into this, man. We want to get into this so we can get the understanding again, psychology. Look at Bernie Lee, the barbecue truck man. You got turkey ribs, boy? Oh yeah, we got to wait till the sun go down, man. I'm gonna put all the Hebrews on you, BJ. All right, but when you're dealing with psychology, right? When you're dealing with psychology, psyche means mind, ology means the study of. Whenever you see ology on the end of anything, it simply means the study of whatever's in front of it. That's what it means. All right, so we going into the study of Samson's mind. You know what I'm saying? You ever read the Bible before? You always ask yourself, what was he thinking? Or what were they thinking? You're inquiring into their mental state or their mindset. Like in other words, if you was in the position, how you would have reacted. You understand? If you was in the position and saw the miracles, how would you have reacted, and how would you have kept that vibration going? Would you have a short memory? A lot of us have short memories. We see a miracle and then we forget about it. You understand? Or Most High do something for us and we'll forget just yesterday we was in so much pain. We have short memory. We had that bad as a people. Remember, we got redeemed out of Egypt. Y'all remember the story? Red Sea got split. You understand? The Most High destroyed the most powerful nation on the planet, and we went 5 seconds into the other side, and guess what happened? We stanky leg, and we sacrificed to a false god. We have that bad. That's another way how we know we the Israelites. We act the same way as our fathers. May the Most High bless you, priest, 12 tribes, athlete. Saying we act the same way as our fathers, and you cannot get around it. You understand? How many people you know that have been in near fatal incidences, like being shot so many times and still living, or being in near fatal car crash, or accident, still living, and the next day be as if that never happened to him. We have short memories as a people, man, and we do. And that's the first thing to recognizing or to curing any type of disease or sickness is to admit, I'm sick. I'm sick. I got a problem. All right, so we about to get into this about Samson. Like, how could the Most High have been with you from the womb and you know the Most High with you and you still decide to go off? Ask yourself that. Because you said, well, Samson was tripping. What about you? You trip. You trip. How many times had the Most High God been there for you? You feel me? In the times when nobody was there for you. You dig? And the very next day, you off doing something that's against him. Wow. Wow. All right, so look, we're gonna start this off. Before we get the judges, give me Romans 15:4. Romans 15:4. I like to hit these scriptures before I start all the time, so we can go ahead and set a premise for what we're doing. Or we can share a premise. Again, the psychology of Samson being drunk with power, man. And you can do this with any story in the Bible. Take your time and read through it and really get some understanding out of it. All right. So I pray everybody having a beautiful Sabbath. How about we praise the Most High and thank him for allowing us to throw down on his holy Shabbat. That's what it is. The most hallowed day of the week. Make no mistake about it. It's the seventh day of the week. You understand? How about we rest and recharge and do the work that he called us to do? All right, so Romans 15:4. What it say, y'all?
Romans 15:4.
Yeah.
For whatsoever thing was written aforetime,
right,
were written for our learning.
Whatever was written aforetime, like we're about to get into the book of Judges and deal with Samson. This was written for our learning. You're supposed to read these examples and learn from them. All right, go ahead.
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. We got patience, we got comfort, and we got hope. You feel me? That's what the learning of the scriptures is about. Patience, comfort, hope. Whatever was written aforetime was written for our learning. So this Bible is for your benefit. It's for your profit. You understand? And it'll do well if we be circumspect and take heed to what was already established before us. All right, give me a second witness to that. 2 Peter 3:1 and 2. 2 Peter 3:1 and 2. I was talking to a sister last night, and she was all over the place, didn't know what she believed. You feel me? And I asked her, is your belief based off like something ancient, or are you making this up as you go? She's like, oh, yeah, I want to build an altar. I said, well, what are the directions? Like, what directions are you using to build your altar? How high is it going to be? How wide is it going to be? What is it going to be made out of? She didn't even know. You know, I get it from me. Also, you get the measurements of your altar from you. Is there going to be an image on your altar? Well, no, not really, except if I'm doing a ritual. I said, oh, rituals up. Well, where do you get your rituals from? She was like, me. I said, hold on, sister. Is your belief ancient or not? Or are you just making this up as you go? And that we got that bad as a people, man. We actually think that our opinions, you understand, is going to overthrow what's divine, what has already been established. I asked simply, are you getting this from your forefathers? Or you just making this up on the whim? Where's the instructions for the rituals that you do? Right. She didn't have it. It comes from Mike. She kept doing all this. Just I'm in tune with everything, and we're all connected. That was her answer. We're all connected. I said, well, what do you call your higher power? She was like, well, I call it. Oh, it's a it. I mean, a he, or it could be a she tomorrow. It's a he, she. It's an it. Well, what's his name? You know what she told me? She said, I call him original source. Oh, him. I just confusion. You say it. You say more could be a she. But when I asked you, what do you call it? You said, I call him the original source. I'm like, sister, you are making this thing up as you go. You feel me? And a lot of times now, I just question people about their beliefs to hear their reaction so they can hear themselves. the questions I was asking, I was real calm with it, man. The questions I was asking, she started swallowing real hard because she realized I don't even have a basic answers for basic questions of what I claim I believe, man. You feel me? If I asked her to show me how you worship and what you do, she couldn't even tell me. She was like, I believe in doing right. What is that? She said, light, love, and positive vibrations. What is love? Just keeping it 100.
Wow.
It's utter madness, man. You understand? I said, now look, sister, you could have asked the very same questions you asked me, that I asked you to me, and I have a source that I would go to answer what it is that you're asking me. But notice you don't have any of this. I said, well, what language what language did your beliefs come from? She said, well, I only speak English, so I guess it's English. I'm like, sister, how is this going to be beneficial not only to you, but to anyone, any of us? You feel me? Like, how are you going to teach anybody to do anything that you claiming or teach anybody what you believe and you don't have basic answers? So now I just ask questions just so people can hear themselves and realize I ain't got an answer for that. I don't even know. You see, it's crazy, man. These beliefs that have you out here with no solid foundation, no answer, all while thinking you right. And if somebody paid you $1 million to teach them what it is that you do, you couldn't even do it. You couldn't even do it. There's no foundation. All right. So 2 Peter, where you at? 2 Peter?
Yeah.
2 Peter 3, 1 and 2. 2 Peter 3, 1 and 2.
2 Peter 3, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
All right. Let's say 2 Peter 1 and 2.
Yeah.
2 Peter 3, 1 and 2.
2 Peter 3, 1 and 2. What is
okay. It says, this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets.
That you be mindful of the words which were spoken before of the holy prophets. Be mindful of the words of the Bible, in other words. And the holy prophets are found where in what's called the Old Testament. Be mindful. Be mindful. Remember the words of the holy prophets, right? All right, go ahead.
And of the commandments of us, the apostle of the Lord Yahweh, Savior and Savior.
Yeah, the commandments of the apostles of Yahweh Shah. You understand? So we got Romans 15 and 4 and 2 Peter 3 and 2 that's letting you be known. Be mindful of the words which were spoken before. It was written for what? Our learning. Doing 2 Timothy 3, 16, 17. That's real quick. And then we're going to get into the psychology of Samson. We're going to study Samson today. Being drunk with power. Oh, look at my sister Tasha. Where you at, baby mama? Hey, bless you, sister. Bless you. Yeah, 2 Timothy 3. We're going to read 16 through 17. 2 Timothy 3, 16 through 17. All praise and glory and honor. May the Most High bless you, my brother, out the mud. Watchman, what it do, he, bro? All right, 2 Timothy 3, verse 16 through 17. And then we're going to get into this. We're going to study Samson's mind. Someone who the Most High clearly was dealing with from the womb. You understand? And we supposed to read this and then learn from even where he made mistakes at. You understand? Because he started going off right out the back just because he knew that the Most High was with him. You understand? Like, you can be drunk with power. That's why humility is very, very important.
Very important.
All right? Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. 2 Timothy 3, 16 and 17.
2 Timothy 3, verse 16.
Yeah.
All scriptures.
Some scripture.
All scriptures.
Only the ones I like.
All scriptures.
That would include the book of Judges we're going to read about Samson. All scriptures. All right, come on.
All scriptures is given by inspiration of Yahweh.
By inspiration or the breath of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, Yahweh. Right? This is a spiritual thing we're talking about. This Bible is a spiritual book. All right, come on.
And is provable, profitable,
right,
for doctrine.
See that? For doctrine. And we hear that announced War Ready Wednesdays. Doctrines will be put on the table. You understand? You got something you standing strong on, you better come with it. Gloves off. You're gonna get it done. And then we still gonna be brothers and sisters, but doctrines gotta get checked around here. Come on, let's get it. For reproof, right? For correction, for instructions in righteousness. That's what the scriptures are given for. For reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. This sounds like this Bible is very beneficial for you. Very. All right, go ahead. And doctrine in righteousness, right? It says, verse 17, that the man of Yahweh may be perfect. Perfect, huh? That the man of Yahweh may be perfect. Wow, come on. Thoroughly furnished unto all good works. So I just wanted to read that and go there real quick, show whatever was written aforetime was written for our learning. You understand? Be mindful of the words of the holy prophets, and that all scripture is given by the breath of Yahweh, inspiration of the Most High. And it's profitable for us. It's profitable for us, all right? We're going to get into this book of Judges, and we're about to go into Samson. Samson. What y'all know about Samson on the worldwide family? What y'all know about Samson? Like growing up, what did you hear? What about you, Yoel? What you hear about Samson growing up? Samson had the long hair, you feel me? He did dirty to the Philistines, told they tell a new one. You feel me? That's what I know, like a Nazarite. He had vows that he kept, regardless of what was going on. But then again, he went off. Yeah, the last thing you kind of heard, but he was very strong. Hallelujah. If you don't know nothing, Samson was very strong. Yeah. Growing up as a child. Yeah, and then I remember when I used to hear about Samson growing up as a child, right? And then you go to school and they try to teach you Greek mythology. They tell you about Hercules. You're like, man, that sounds like Samson. What are they talking about? Right? Like my Aunt J. Judah say, the strongest man in the Bible. That's what I remember about him. And then also he failed. I always remember too, it stuck with me as a young man. He fell for that woman. Because I remember that the woman really wasn't on his side. And I'm like, how he ain't see that? Like as a young child, I used to trip off that. Like, how he ain't see that woman, you understand, really wasn't for him. So as a youngster, I used to trip off that he was real straight. Thought that Samson only went off because he told her that he had long hair and she cut his hair. He did, but I never tripped off the whole story. You understand? Samson was a problem out the womb, boy. You understand? So let's get into this. Let's get into this. All praise, glory now to the Most High. Shout out to the Army Israel here. Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Kanaz ben Yehuda, Shalom, Hebrew lawyer. Shalom, Yadi. All praises. Let's get it done. Judges chapter 13, verse 1. Yeah. Judges chapter 13, verse 1. If anybody want to get there. Judges 13 and 1. Judges 13 and 1. Y'all give us a 7 up in there. Give us a 7. That's where we going first. The book of Judges, chapter 13, verse 1. It's Bible study. We going over Samson today. Chapter 13, verse 1. We actually going to read chapter 13 through 16. So everybody gets some understanding, because what it was written aforetime was written for our learning. There we go. So let's learn from our brother's mistakes. All right? Let's get it out. Judges 13 and 1. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Yahweh. And the Lord Yahweh delivered them into the hand of the Philistines 40 years. You see that? Another way you know this is us. You understand? Because we constantly, the Most High constantly redeems us. And then we forget, short memory syndrome. We got a sickness, right? And then the Most High rise up our enemies and had them oppress us and rule over us, right? This was a 40-year bid. Man, that's a long time, man. And think about if you was in jail for 40 years. That's a long time, man, to be oppressed by anybody. He roamed in the wilderness after came through the Red Sea for 40 years. 40 years, 40 years. Most High be having some with them numbers, man. Yeah, 40-something spiritual. 40 days, no food, no water. Messiah, Elijah, Moses. Something about that 40, huh? All right, come on, Hebrew. And it said, into the hands of the Philistine 40 years. And there was a certain man of Zorah
of the family of Danites.
Yeah, the Danites.
The Danites.
Tribe of Dan. All right, now we know what tribe Samson was from. He was a Danite. He was out the tribe of Dan. He was an Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite, but out the tribe of Dan. So he's one of our forefathers, one of our ancient brothers. All right, go ahead.
Whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and bare not.
Come on.
And the angel of the Lord Yahweh appeared unto the woman and said unto her, Behold, now thou art barren and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive and bear a son.
Yeah. Okay, come on.
Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine, nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing.
So now the angel is preparing her to not only conceive, you understand, but the child within the womb must be nourished a certain way. Right? She getting instructions about how to keep this child not only healthy, but sanctified unto the Most High from a messenger of the Most High. All right? And what is it? It just says right there. It says, all right, let's read out.
For lo, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head. For the child shall be a Nazarite unto Yahweh from the womb.
From the womb. This child was sanctified, you understand, and set apart to Yahweh from conception. You understand? So not only had the baby had to be healthy, but it had to be sanctified and set apart even in the womb. Because the Most High is about to do what? He's about to work a mighty work with this child. All right, come on.
And he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hands of the Philistines.
So this is a savior. This is a judge in Israel. This is someone, even though the Most High rose up the Philistines to oppress Israel for 40 years on behalf of Israel's rebellion, right? The Most High say, don't even worry about it. You understand? A deliverer is coming. But this is how he's to be sanctified from the womb. You can't drink no wine, no strong drink, or eat any unclean thing. And guess what? A razor can't touch his head. That includes his beard, the crown of his head, all of it. Right? That's the vow of a Nazarite. So when you read Numbers, the 6th chapter, you understand? That's the vow of a Nazarite. Right? And anyone can take that vow. You feel me? It can be for a certain duration of time. You can take it for a year, take it for 5 years. Shout out to my King and Mansour. Them little brothers that took the Nazarite vow for life. I know some brothers that's Nazarites. You understand? And when you know, I be around them, brothers don't drink wine. They don't drink no strong drink. They don't eat no grapes. Them brothers don't. I'm talking about no razor, nothing. They just like I'm rocking like this until I'm dead. You feel me? I told the brothers, hey, salute, man. You feel me? I respect that. Right? That ain't forcing anybody to take that vow. But if you want to show the Most High that you are even more dedicated to him, there are vows that you can take to the Creator within the Bible. You understand? Samson was set apart and separated and dedicated to the Most High from the womb. Right? And no razor could touch his head. Right? That's the vow of a Nazarite. Numbers, the 6th chapter. All right? Come on. Let's get it out.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, a man of Yahweh came unto me, and his countenance was like the countenance of an angel of Yahweh.
Yeah.
Very tremble.
Very who?
Very terrible.
Very terrible. That lets you know the angels of the Most High on little white babies in Pampers. You understand? A lot of time when the brothers and sisters saw angels in the scripture, they almost lost strength. They fell out like, oh, and the angel had to tell them, fear not. Right? But no, she went and told her husband, a man of the Most High. So this angel, just let you know that this angel didn't show up with wings and, you feel me, playing a harp. He showed up looking just like a man. But no, it was like, but looked like an angel, very terrible, meaning, look, this messenger of God, this man of God, don't play the funnies. You understand? Ain't nobody, you just be all up in their faces. Oh, what do you think? Like, this is a messenger of the Almighty. Someone to be taken serious. You see? All right, come on, Hebrew.
Mm-hmm. And it say, but I asked him not whence he was. Not who, oh my bad. He said, but I've asked him not whence he was, neither told he me his name.
He said, but I asked him not who he was, nor do I know his name. Right? Somebody just came and hollered at me, sent by the Almighty. This is what she got to go and tell her husband. All right, come on, let's get it.
But he said unto me, behold, thou shalt conceive and bear a son. And now drink no wine, nor strong drink, neither eat any unclean thing. For the child shall be a Nazarite to Yahweh from the womb to the day of his death.
Wow, this brother here is already set apart and sanctified. It's in the prophecies of him. She ain't even pregnant yet. She ain't even pregnant yet. You understand? But this divine child will be offered or set apart or sanctified to God from the day of his birth to the day of his death, from the day of his conception in the womb to the day of his death. You understand? These are the instructions. No wine, no strong drink, no grapes, no razor can touch his head. Your head includes your beard and all that. All right? A lot of you should be probably like, oh, hell no, I can't deal with that. You understand? He can't shave or nothing. In the ancient world, you understand? This brother's an Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Dan. You understand? And he's sanctified to Yahweh from conception. All right, let's read.
Then Manoah intrigued the Lord and said, "O my God, Yahweh, let the man of God which thou didst send come again unto us, and teach us what we should do, what we shall do unto the child that shall be born."
Yeah, you know, the man still got to verify. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Your woman can run up to you and tell you, this is what's going on, this is what it is. The man still got to verify what it is. So he entreats the Most High. He submits a petition or a request to the Most High. Have the man of God, have your messenger, you understand, give us instructions and directions about this child. Because as a man, the head of this woman who got this message, I need to know. I need to be for sure, woman, you ain't over here tripping.
Right.
I need to make sure, right? Go ahead.
Verse 9. And Yahweh hearkened unto the voice of Manoah, and the angel of Yahweh came again unto the woman as she sat in the field. But Manoah, her husband, was not with her.
Okay, come on.
And the woman made haste and ran and showed her husband and said unto him, Behold, the man has appeared unto me and came unto me the other day.
That came to me the other day. Remember what I told you? He right over here. Come on. Let me show you, right? Go ahead.
And Manoah arose and went after his wife and came to the man and said unto him, Art thou the man that speaketh unto the woman? And he said, Am I? And he said, I am.
Are you the man that speaketh to the woman? That's his wife. But no, what he said, are you the man that speaketh to the woman? But the message of God said, I am. You understand? Notice they keep calling him a man. Ain't you the man?
Yeah.
That's letting you know that when angels manifest or appear, they necessarily don't manifest or be revealed to you in their angelic form at all times. They could be looking just like you. Looking just like you. You know what I'm saying? Something different about them. Can't quite lay your hand on it. Right? But notice they keep saying, man, now if he looked anything contrary to what they were used to, they'd be like, oh, what the? But he popped up looking just like an Israelite. Just like in the book of Tobit. Raphael was with him the whole time as a man. You understand? As a man. Didn't eat nothing, didn't drink nothing. No, I'm cool. I'm here on a mission. Right? And they didn't know till at the end of the story, hold on, that was a straight angel. We didn't even know it. Thus it say in the book of Hebrews, what? Don't forget to entertain strangers. Some have entertained angels and wasn't aware of it. Wow, come on. Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
All right. In verse we in verse 13.
Yeah.
And the angel of the Lord, verse 12. And Manoah said, now let thy words come to pass. How shall we order the child? And how shall we do unto him? Mm-hmm. And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, of all that I said unto the woman, let her beware.
Yeah, let her take heed and beware to everything I said unto the woman. You see, I gave her instruction: no strong drink, no wine, no grapes. Can't a razor touch his head? Can't a razor touch his head? You understand? To the death. All right, come on. Yeah, and to the death. You understand? A razor can't touch his head. No strong drink, no grape, no wine. He got to be sanctified and set apart until the day of his death. Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. All right. And he said, everything I said to the woman, let her beware. Meaning, may she pay attention to what I told her. These are divine instructions. All right, come on, let's get it.
Verse 14. Mm-hmm. She may not eat of anything that comes of the vine, mm-hmm. neither let her drink wine, nor strong drink, nor eat any unclean thing. All that I command her, let her observe.
That's right. So these weren't suggestions. You understand?
When you see that word?
Yeah, these are commandments. And remember, where did the messenger of the Most High get the message? Himself. To bring it to you. They look, the angels don't show up just to show dog too. Who came last night? You understand? They're not here to shoot the breeze with you. They're here to deliver a message so you know how to order your steps. Right?
And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, I pray this until we shall have made ready a kid for.
He like, look, let us detain. You got to stay here, man. We got to do some stuff. You understand? This is good news. She was barren. We're going to have a son. He sanctified into the most. You don't know. We need you right here. Detain thee. Some of y'all been locked up before. The heathen tell you. We going to keep you.
Detain me, I will, if thou will offer a burnt offering.
It ain't about nothing else. Get this word.
For Manoah knew not that he was.
The whole time he didn't even know. I'm with an archangel. I'm with Raphael, God's healer, the healer of words. See? And it's the same thing we got in Judges. Book of Judges.
Book of Judges, verse 17. We may do thee honor. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, meat offering into a rock unto the Lord. And the angel wondered, and his wife looked on. For it came to the flame went up towards heaven from off the altar. The Lord ascended in the flame of the altar.
See that? What did happen? They offered it, and the angel